In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to use Vocab Profile. The page you are seeing now is the home page, and you can find Vocab Profile right here. Let's click on here and see what it looks like. As you can see, this is not the most aesthetically pleasing website to look at, and you probably have no idea what you're looking at. On this page, you can access a bunch of different text analyzers, and these analyzers are divided into 3 levels of language development. The analyzer that I usually like to use is this one, BNC COCA 25. You don't really need to know what these acronyms stand for. Just know that they are the names of different corpora. So I'm gonna click on here, and you come to another ugly page. If you're curious about what the differences are between these different corpora, you can click on this question icon and read the descriptions, which I'm not going to do in this video. So basically what you need to do is to type in or copy and paste the text onto here. Remember to delete the instructions, and then click on submit. You can also click these options which add more interesting information to your results. So I'm going to copy and paste a random text from the website Wikipedia. You don't need to give a title to your text, but you can if you want to. Let's enable these options just to see what they do. And click submit. On the left hand side, you see different numbers, and in the middle, you see a bar chart, and on the right hand side, you see a variety of ratios and indices. These numbers have labels next to them, and if you go down the page, you see the original text on the left hand side, and what you see on the right hand side is a color-coded version of the same text. And if you go further down below, you see lists of words with numbers. So let's start with the ratios and indices on the right hand side. The first index is the number of tokens in the text. So the text I copy and pasted contained 646 tokens. The second index shows that the text contained 258 different types of words. And the next index is the type token ratio, which is the number of different word types divided by the number of word tokens. Lexical density is a ratio calculated as the number of content words over the number of word tokens in the text. Content words contrast with function words or grammatical words, which are words like a, the, of, and from that do not refer to anything in the real world, but rather they function as building blocks in the syntax of the English language. So lexical density is said to be the measure of the richness of your text, and this tells us that there are 28 sentences in the text, and the average sentence length is 23 words with a standard deviation of 6.36. And if you go to the left hand side of the page, you see a table, and the first column says frequency level, and the K in K1 means 1000. So this row tells us that there are 124 word types that belong to the K1 category. K1 means top 1000 most frequent words, and K2 means top 2000 most frequent words in the corpora. And this number, 124, means that 124 word types in our sample text belong to this category, which makes up 48% of all the words in our sample text. In the graph in the middle of the page lets us visualize the distribution of the words across the different frequency levels. And if you go down the page, you can identify which category each word in our sample text belongs to. For example, the first word, electromagnetic, belongs to the K7 category, and words like electrodynamics and quantized belong to the K17 level, which means that you don't normally hear these words in normal conversations. And further down the page, you can also see a list of all the words that belong to each frequency level, along with the frequency of each word in that category. So for example, the indefinite article "a" occurs 11 times in the text. I have no idea if you find this website interesting or helpful in any way. Maybe next time you write something in English, copy and paste your text onto this website and see how good your English vocabulary really is. And there are also a bunch of other tools on this website, but I'll let you discover what they are. See you next time.